It's a question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm probably not going to ask questions about the time because, to be honest, I really think the key is if we can get a consensus on agreeing on one time. Very few people I talk to want to go back and forth, but then they don't agree on what we should stay with. So that's the problem. But, I wanted to talk about some travel issues. As we know, the COVID-19 pandemic grinded travel to a halt, decimating the tourism industry, which is still recovering, frankly. So, Ms. Simon, in your testimony, you state the U.S. is not expected to reach pre-pandemic levels of international travel until 2029, even with major sporting events like the 2026 FIFA World Cup and the 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games taking place in the U.S. even before that. So let me just ask you, how will challenges to visiting the U.S., such as increased visa fees and other cost increases, long visa wait times, hidden fees, immigration concerns, and unpredictable market conditions impact America's ability to reap the full benefits of hosting next year's World Cup and other international sporting events, if you will?
Thank you, Ranking Member, and I appreciate the question. There are a number of issues that you've mentioned that are impacting visitation to the United States. And the mega events that we have coming in the next few years are definitely going to help our international numbers stay somewhat stable. But the impacts that we're seeing are not just for visitors coming in for those mega events. It's the traditional visitors and tourists that are coming in for other activities, just to see the national parks, to see the destinations, to experience the American culture. Issues like rising costs at the border, tariffs and rising costs, concerns on different travel supplies like hotels, again, transportation costs and so on for their whole trip. And then, again, the negative sentiment that some of these rising costs and tariffs and images that are being presented about the United States are impacting travelers' decisions on whether or not to come to the United States. I think we have a golden opportunity with the mega events, starting with the World Cup next year, to really spotlight the United States and all the different unique things we have to do, see, and experience here in our country. And that should have a lasting effect on growing travel in future years, because people will see all the things that they can do. And those who are coming for the games will be experiencing multiple destinations while they're here. So that's going to drive, again, business across the country.
And let me ask you this, the Jersey Shore, mostly people, from Americans, New York, Pennsylvania, come, right? But we do get a significant, or we used to get a significant number of Canadians, and that clearly is dropped significantly. So, I don't understand that the Trump administration just keeps targeting Canada in this kind of overreaching tariff wars and attacks on Canada. He wants it to be another state, whatever. But both Mr. Karen and you, Ms. Simon, in your testimony cite a significant drop of close to 25% in inbound travel from Canada. Mr. Karen said this has led to a $4 billion loss in spending from Canadian tourists. So, Ms. Simon, how does this attitude towards one of our closest allies impact inbound tourism and the greater national Canada? I'm talking about Canada now, not just to New Jersey, but elsewhere.
Yeah. As you indicated, Canada is down through September 25%. That varies by land entry and air. Air is about 23%, land entry is about 31% of Canadian decline. It's primarily due, as you said, to the tariffs and the political relations, if you will, with Canada. Our Canadian friends are longing to come back, and our destinations across the country are really trying to help them see that they are welcome in the country. But we really have to do a very significant job, I think, of communicating that from the U.S. government, not just individual destinations. The U.S. government has to say, you are welcome, we want you here.
Well, I also think Trump has got to stop saying he's going to make it a state. I mean, I can't think of anything that's more insulting to Canadians than saying, well, you're going to be our 51st state over and over again. Anyway, thank you so much.
Yes.
Gentleman yields back. Now recognize Dr. Dunn.